Hi, good morning children. Welcome back to your mathematics lecture. So here I am back with you with the next part of the lesson profit and loss. I guess you all understood the concepts. Let's have a recap. Last video we had learned about what is profit, what is loss, what is selling price, what is cost price, how to calculate it, how to know whether we had made a profit or incurred a loss. And today in this video, addition to all those, we'll be learning something more much more conceptual based on cost price and selling price with profit and loss. So let's move to it and understand more concepts and more examples with practice set questions in this video. So without wasting time, let's move to the next slide. So today we are going to learn about total cost price and profit and loss based on it. Now, what is the total cost price? In trading, we have many expenses, okay, for an article of whatever we purchase or produce it. Now, before it is sold to the customer, there are many expenses that is included in the main cost price. Now, these expenses which is added to the cost price is called as total cost price of the article. Now, what are the expenses that comes? First one is the purchase price of that particular product. Second, the transportation charges, like to sell, to take it from one place to another. This is a transportation charge. Porterage, you've seen normally in railway stations where you go, there are porters standing to carry your luggage and send like take it to the auto stand. And these particular thing even takes place with goods and products. So this is porterage. Next, octroi and labor charges and much more are there. So when we add up all these kinds of expenses with the main purchase price, we get the total amount called as total cost price. So we'll have some questions here which is based on all these expenses or some of the expenses, and from that we have to find out the total cost price, and then we have to find out which is whether it is a profit or loss. Now one of the example that I have taken here, let's read it. Dinesh bought a second-hand bicycle. What did Dinesh bring? He bought a second-hand bicycle. For how much rupees? For rupees 5,600. He spent rupees 350 for repairing it and coloring it. So extra charges that he spent in the second-hand bicycle was for repairing and coloring, that is rupees 350. Now he sold the same cycle for rupees 7,000 after a few days. Now selling price we know as 7,000. What is the cost price? That is 5,600. What about the total cost price? It is 5,600 plus 350. That is our total cost price of rupees 5,950. Now children, cost price is 5,950. Selling price is rupees 7,000. So here selling price is more than the cost price. If selling price is more, we know it is a profit. So what is the profit here children? It's 1050. Rest everything is same in this video, all the sums. Only one thing that you'll find different is to find the total cost price. Rest all the method that we find out to like for profit and loss is just same as the previous one. Next example, Javed Bhai bought 35 electric mixers for rupees 4,500 each. That is one mixer is 4,300 each, sorry. And 35 we have to find it. And to transportation he spent rupees 2,100. And he expects a profit of rupees 21,000. Remember, here selling price is not given. You are given a profit of rupees 21,000. So we have to find the cost price first, then the total cost price. So we know the cost price of one mixer is 4,300. So the cost price of 35 mixers will be 4,300 into 35, that is 1,50,500 rupees. So total cost price includes the cost price of 35 mixers plus transportation cost, that is 1,50,500 plus 2,100. We have 1,52,600 rupees with us as total cost price. Now profit is rupees 21,000. We know when we do a make a profit, we make a profit when the selling price is higher. So the formula will be profit equals selling price minus cost price. We'll just change it because we have to find selling price over here. What is happening? Let's see. Selling price of 35 mixers, we have to find it out. Selling price equals to cost price plus profit. Now normally our formula is for profit equals to selling price minus cost price. But since we don't have the selling price with us, we'll take the cost price to the other side and we'll add it with profit, and then we'll get a selling price as 1,73,600 rupees. So hence the selling price of 35 mixers is rupees 1,73,600. Now 35 mixers we know, but we need to find out the selling price of one mixer. So 1,73,600 divided by 35, that is rupees 4,960, is the actual selling price of one mixer. Now let us solve some questions from your practice set. So here first question is from a wholesaler. Santosh bought 400 eggs for rupees 1,500 and spent rupees 300 on transport. 50 eggs fell down and broke. He sold the rest at rupees 5 each. Did he make a profit or loss? Now he bought 400 eggs. Cost of 400 eggs 1,500 rupees. And additionally what he spent is for transport, that is rupees 300. So what is total cost price? 1,500 plus 300, that is rupees 1,800. Now what happened in between? 50 eggs fell down and broke. Now from 400, 50 eggs fell down. What is left? Total eggs left is rupees 350, which is sold at rupees 5 each. So one egg is rupees 5. So 350 eggs is 350 into 5, that is 1,750 rupees. So children, just find out which is higher, selling price or total cost price. Total cost price is higher. So hence there is a loss. So loss equals to cost price minus selling price, that is 1,800 minus 1,750, that is rupees 50 is the loss incurred by Santosh. Now Kusumtai bought 80 cookers at rupees 700 each. Transport cost for her was rupees 1,280. She want to make a profit of rupees 18,000. What should be the selling price per cooker? Since we have done one of the question like this, let us find out the answer for this as well. It's much more easy. Now we know that each means one cooker, like for one thing, one product. So for one cooker she spent rupees 700. So for 80 cookers it will be 80 into 700, that is rupees 56,000. Now she had additional expense, that is rupees 1,280 for transport, which will be added with the cost price of 80 cookers, and hence what is the total cost price, children? Now it is rupees 57,280. Now we know that she made a profit of rupees 18,000. We know the total cost price. Do we know the selling price? No. If it is a profit, we know what is the formula now. Selling price equals to profit plus cost price, where we have to find the selling price of 80 cookers and then one cooker. Per cooker means for one cooker. So here the selling price is rupees 75,280. So for 80 cookers we got the amount. So selling price of one cooker will be 75,280 divided by 80 cookers. We get as rupees 941 is the selling price that she has sold it, which is the selling price of one cooker. Now Indrajit bought 10 refrigerators at rupees 12,000 each. Again, each means for one refrigerator. So 10 refrigerators will be 12,000 into 10, that is 1,20,000. Now she has also like Indrajit also spent on transport, that is rupees 5,000. So the total cost price will be 1,20,000 plus 5,000, that is 1,25,000 is the total cost price of 10 refrigerators. Again, what is selling price? We don't know, but a profit amount is rupees 20,000. So since we know the profit, since we know the total cost price, we know the formula, that is selling price equals to profit plus cost price. So hence selling price of 10 refrigerators will be 1,45,000, and we have to find the selling price of one refrigerator, which is 1,45,000 divided by 10, that is rupees 14,500 is the selling price of one refrigerator. Lalitabai sowed seeds worth rupees 13,700 in a field. She had to spend rupees 5,300 on fertilizers and spraying pesticides and rupees 7,160 on labor. See, many expenses. Huh? If on selling her produce, she earned rupees 35,400. What was her profit or her loss? We know the selling price. We know the amount which is to be calculated to find total cost price, and then we have to find whether it is a profit or loss. So cost price of seeds 13,700 rupees. Money spent on fertilizer and spraying insecticides is 5,300. Money spent on labor is 7,160. Hence the total cost price will be adding all these. We get the answer as rupees 26,160. Now selling price is rupees 35,400. So if selling price here is greater than the cost price, so hence there is a profit, and hence profit is 9,240 rupees, which is earned by Lalita Bai in selling her produce. So we have done here with our this video of profit and loss, where we have learned about a new concept, that is total cost price. I guess all my children have understood the concepts much more better than the previous one. And again, we have one more section coming up where we'll be learning some more concepts on the lesson profit and loss with percentage added to it. So meet you in the next video again to learn the concepts of profit and loss more deep. Me too again. Bye. Have a nice day.